All right. Welcome back to another episode of Nickel for Your Thoughts. How are you guys doing?
Good to be back. Doing another podcast here.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but we're happy to be back.
Yeah, I mean, it's summer, right? We're enjoying ourselves. We're all going out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, having fun, enjoying the weather.
Oh, there were some milestones that we talked about in the last episode that we did not upload, so I want to redo those. So our very own Saurav graduated with his master's. So
yes.
I just want to say congratulations on behalf of the show.
Thank you.
We also have our friend Riddhi who graduated with her master's.
Woo!
So we just want to say congratulations to her.
She's definitely listening to this, so congratulations.
She listens while she's at the gym.
Oh, there you go. You got this, Riddhi.
Yo, she's always texting me like when she's listening to it. She's like, I'm at the gym right now.
Helps with their pump, right?
Like, everything you guys say just piss me off, so it makes me work harder.
What?
Wait, is it recording? Oh, it is recording. Okay,
yeah.
I'm seeing live as 0, but we're recording. Anyway, and Saloni is now a doctor.
That's crazy.
So she is now Dr. Patel. We have a doctor friend now.
Cool.
Does she take Delta Dentals?
I don't know, but
did she take it? It was
like as insurance.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. No, because that was like the first thing that I told her. And when she became a doctor, I was like, so do you take Delta Dentals? That's the insurance I got. You know, how's this gonna work?
I'm sure she can help you with something.
Yeah.
But I was kind of hoping, I'm sure she can help us too. If we end up doing something stupid and someone gets hurt, instead of going to like the emergency room, I wonder if we can just go to her for some help and she'll be able to help us.
Honestly? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like, hey, listen, I chipped my tooth. What am I supposed to do?
I was thinking like, oh shit, I broke my arm. Think you can like stitch me up or something? I don't know. That's what they always do on like TV. You have a doctor, but they're not a medical doctor, but they help you anyway because for some reason all doctors know how to be medical doctors.
Yeah, that's true.
We have that now.
I was rewatching House, actually. House MD. You guys remember that show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and part of me, I was like, oh, the Dr. House is going and doing like neurosurgery. This is going and like doing surgery, and this guy has like absolutely no purpose of doing surgery.
Dude, being a medical doctor, easy. Any other doctor professional can do it. Alright, so, after we've already offended, most of the medical professions, let's get right into the questions. You want to go first, Rob?
Pat, I think you had one that you, like...
Really Pat has a question?
Yeah, I was looking at the list. Well, one caught my eye. Let's see.
We should have vetted these questions.
No.
You didn't highlight?
No, I didn't. You think that would have been a good idea. And keep talking, somebody. Where to go?
Let me see.
All right, I got one. Actually.
You have one?
Yeah, this one caught my eye as I opened it. I was like, so one of the question is, what would you do if an ex hit you up?
Bro.
Let's start off deep.
All right.
Let's do it.
Pat, you got an answer to that?
She hit me up?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It'd be depending on what she's looking for,
So if an ex hits you up, like asking for a hookup, you're entertaining it? You kind of just left that out on the table. I'm just taking it as it is.
I mean, it depends, if it was how things ended, right?
Damn.
Good thought, yeah.
This is actually hitting close to home. I mean, I told you about this, but my ex actually recently hit me up a couple weeks ago. It was not a good text. It was an angry text.
Was it an angry text?
It was an angry
out of
text.
nowhere?
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. It was...
Why? Over what? Sorry. I mean, I understand you don't want to talk about it.
No, it's fine. I mean, I brought it up. So, we broke up, last year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, last year. And then I dated someone after her. Mm-hmm. And then just recently she texted me, like, really angry. I'm not going to, talk about the contents of the text. Yeah. It was an angry text. I guess she was... Why does it look like the thing moved? Oh, because when you moved the camera, it cut the sign out. think that's why it was pointed in that direction.
Oh, I see.
That's fine.
Okay.
You guys know what you're watching.
Scrub it.
Anyway, yeah, she was just upset. I think she was just venting in a very unhealthy way.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
I
much venting.
I feel like that would have felt cathartic. Just like,
what do you mean?
Say everything you wanted to say that you couldn't say post breakup because you're kind of like, you don't want to burn that bridge, but like when you realize, oh, it's not happening, let me just get it all out, get that closure. But what would I do? I blocked her on everything.
Nice.
I mean, no, it was more of like, I don't want any trouble, you know, like, I'm sure she's not going to reach out to like any of my family about it, but that's what I ended up doing. I'm like, if it's hurting her that much to see me just live my life, let me just not show her then.
Well, didn't she not want to be with you?
No, I
Oh.
with her. No, that's a different ex.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So this was,
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I did. I blocked her on everything, closed all doors, no opportunity to get back together.
I mean, like you said, the catharticness. Like if someone like blasts it out on you, right? I feel like that's like kind of like the ending of a fireworks. That's like
Ending of fireworks is usually good, but
well, I mean,
it's like the grand finale ending to that relationship.
Yeah, because I feel like someone like sends that towards you. They know that there's no avenue back. It's like a one-way street.
Oh yeah,
done deal. This is what I had in mind. I know, like if there was a way, like get back, like I wouldn't say these things, but now that I know that there's no way of getting back.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
But like the thing is, if there was an opportunity to get back together, that door was not closed until she sent that text. So she has no intent of getting back together or maybe even being in contact. So I just and I didn't want another text like that. So I just blocked her.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you guys do if an ex hit you up?
Well,
let's play off that in the same situation. Like, let's say you broke this poor girl's heart, right? And she just was, instead of just sending you everything she wanted to say in text, what if she asked to meet up?
And then laid it out.
Like, you know it ended very badly, and she texted you, hey, I want to meet for coffee. Would you entertain it and like meet up with her?
So like it depends. Like you got to give me more than just hey, let's get coffee.
No, that's all. That's
like
all the text that she sent. But like you knew that the breakup was explosive, like really bad. The last conversation you had was like a fight.
I mean, I don't know. I'm probably sick in the head. I would do it for the bit.
What does that mean?
Like, for the bit. Like, it'd be funny.
Well, so you're gonna go to the coffee shop?
Yeah. Because it's funny.
Because it's funny.
Wait, I don't know what to say.
You have to like play out your situation, play out your scenario. Like, all right, let's pretend I'm her, right?
Roleplay?
Yeah, okay.
Let's roleplay.
No, I don't know. You broke up, it was explosion, it was bad, and then out of the blue you get a text, let's get coffee. It's like, this could be anything. So, you gotta go for the bit, for the entertainment. Like, for the drama.
For curiosity?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be terrified? I'd be terrified.
No.
I don't know. I'm just curious, not gonna lie. I kind of want to side with it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Am I the only one that's like scared of my exes? Does that say more about me or like Oh my god! I want to role play this. All right, let's say
let's do it.
we walk into like the coffee shop. Right, I'm already sitting. You see me. I have my coffee. Right.
Okay.
My drink's over there.
Yeah.
Let's say I have my coffee at my head's down. Right.
Yeah. All right. I come up. I sit down. Don't order anything. Power move. All right.
Don't order. You're here for business.
Yeah.
You're not here.
He's got a lawyer behind it.
Are you recording this? Like in the like on your phone?
That's weird. No.
I just imagine like bringing like a recorder, just like, placing it down to like
just like some voice memo app running. No, you haven't.
Yeah.
No, all right.
I recently took up vlogging.
Yeah, right. Hey chat, I'm here with my ex.
Yeah. Give a 1 in the chat. Should I do it or not?
She says something like, "I can't believe you did that." Clip it.
Yeah.
What should I say? Say 1 or 2.
Yeah.
All right, so let's role play this, right?
Yeah.
You come up, you didn't order anything. You just sit down.
Yeah.
Are you going in for a hug?
No.
No, you're not going in for a
No.
handshake.
For a hug.
No.
I don't
know. No, because there was no like conversation. Like, I don't know what she's looking for, and I don't want to give out a signal. You know, she just
Okay,
said,
but, like,
she just said,
don't
let's
you
get
think-
coffee. Like, it can mean anything, you know.
But
So
wouldn't that be like a friendly gesture to show that, hey, I'm here as a friendly, right? Like,
She would
I'm
probably
not
have
here
to-
for a fight.
Yeah, I feel like she would probably have to like say something more.
Initiate it.
Yeah.
So, like, as soon as you sit down, what are you saying?
hey, how you been? And then
Awful.
once, no, just a basic like, how are you? And then, what's this all about?
That's good. Simple, but
Yeah.
effective.
Yeah, and then just complete silence.
And then listen.
Okay, you're gonna hear her out. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's hitting me up, to one thing text. Let's
Sure.
get coffee.
Mm.
You know.
I missed you.
That would be the only reaction.
Exactly that. Just be like, whoa. Whoa. I didn't think I'd get this far. Yo, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I
Is
missed
it?
you.
First time
It's like, because I don't know who I'm talking to here. It's like, I've had good breakups. I've had bad ones.
It was
So
a
the
bad
bad
breakup.
one.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
Wait, let's put a scenario
bad
out there.
one.
That was a scenario.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. So
it was.
it's a bad breakup.
Yeah, it was a bad
And-
breakup.
And
No,
I'm
but, like,
going
in
for.
what context did you break up in?
We don't need to know that.
I don't know.
That's his
Okay.
personal
Whatever.
business.
Yeah, it was an argument.
That's his personal business.
We went our different ways. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. Okay.
say something like that.
All right, and
It
then
should
she
be-
texts you, "Hey, I want to meet up. You're now at the coffee shop."
Yeah.
Ah,
And I asked what
I
this
just
is all
wanted-
about.
Yeah, I
She
just
says
wanted to
I-
let you know, like, I think we made a mistake. I miss you.
Wow. Man, yeah. I honestly I don't know what to say to that. Okay. Do you remember the way things ended?
That's good.
Yeah.
No, like remind her of
Yeah.
Reminisce.
of
Yeah.
why you broke up in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and be like, why do you feel that way now?
That was, I know, like we were joking at first, but that's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I like that.
Life tips with that.
Yeah, shit, Sarah.
Hey, listen, I'm just a waiter here.
No, what would you do if an ex hit you up?
I don't know. Because I feel like all my breakups have been fairly peaceful. Like they were fairly mutual.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first one. Anyways, they've been fairly mutual. So like, I mean, like if they hit me up, right? I mean, no, I mean like,
Well, you're in a relationship.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
like,
say,
that,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't,
No, I
you
hear
can't
you.
entertain an ex when you're in a
No.
relationship. But like,
No.
let's say you weren't, and you get that text.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if they said like, "Oh, let's meet up at a coffee shop," I have no expectations whatsoever because I just want to like listen to like, okay, what do you
just
want?
want to give her that closure?
Yeah, because like part of me would feel bad. Like, okay, listen, like you're reaching out to me directly, and I want to, and that means that you've been thinking about this for a while to the point where you want to hit me up.
You
Yeah.
actually put action to the.
So yeah, you overcame that boundary of like, no, I can't hit him up, and then you were like, okay,
Mhm.
uh-oh.
I don't know what happened. I think it's the cable.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
okay.
what it is, but it's fine. We're still recording.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, you went through this whole process of like going through your head, and then like there must have been a reason that just keeps itching at you to finally hit me up. So, what was that?
Dude, they're doing construction in the house next door. I think they're just throwing like, garbage around.
Yeah.
As long as it's not going through the window. I don't really care.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I mean, if it took you this much effort to, reach out to me, because that's ballsy for sure. So I'm like, hey, let's meet up. And, I'll see, like, what's going on. Like, what do you want? Well, what's going down? Provided that you buy me coffee first.
Oh, you want her to buy you coffee?
Well, I mean,
Well, she's asking you out,
Yeah.
right? The person who initiates pays.
I would have just bought my own coffee.
That's too complicated.
I mean, I also said I wouldn't get anything.
That's a power move.
Listen, I gotta eat, man. I made the trip, gotta
That's
eat
fair.
something.
That's fair. Damn.
Should we call Aunt? Ask him what do you want? What do you do?
I don't know where he's at. I don't want to bother him. I think he's with family.
Nah,
right
I'm
now.
just joking.
I think he's
We're
with
around
his
the corner.
family.
I don't know. Yeah, and like.
Sorry.
It took you a minute. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was the very last one.
Yeah, just. Oh, it was the very last one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit. I don't know what that means.
Alright, so Mike, actually, let me pin the question to you, actually.
I already
So
answered
let's
it.
say. No. So let's say, like, all of your. It was explosive, right? Let's say it's the other way around. It was a mutual, like, things aren't going to work out between us. I both know it. Let's go our own ways. Fast forward 5 months. Hey, Mike, you down for some coffee? Do you want to? Let's get some coffee.
It really depends. Because I've had one breakup that wasn't explosive,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was just long distance, long term. We just grew into different people, and we agreed, like if she ever needed anything, hit me up.
Mm.
If I ever need anything, hit her up, right? So if that's the case, I would hear her out, right? Like if she said like, oh, let's get coffee, I would know it's something important.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would definitely go to the coffee shop, but with
Mhm.
with every intent of not letting it go further than just coffee,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I see.
right? I think that's how I feel about all my relationships. I don't really believe in breaking up and getting back together,
Mhm.
at least not anymore.
I see. Interesting.
So yeah,
So the consensus seems like we'd all.
we would
okay.
go.
We
We'd
would.
go.
We would.
Yeah. Like I said, for the bit.
He's
He's like,
it's
it's
not
the
for the
podcast
bit.
to talk about it.
Yo, you'll never believe this.
Guys, and then she said she missed me.
Oh my god. Can you believe it? Would you tell us like exactly what she said?
Yeah.
I
He has the
feel like
voice
I would
memos.
too.
Yeah.
He's recording it.
Hey guys, won't listen to it now.
Oh my god. Yo, listen to what she said. Do you hear the tone in her voice?
Wait, imagine like Pat hits up, guys. We need you to do the podcast now.
We come in with our equipment. So, you said you wanted to talk to him. Oh, we'll do a Jerry Springer thing.
Yeah, like what's it called? Chris Hansen.
Yeah, Chris Hansen. Wait, Chris Hansen?
What?
Wasn't he the one from Child vs. Predator?
Oh. Child predator. Yeah. Not the way he confronts, where he's like. It's like a trap.
Chris Hansen.
Right, it's like a trap, They show up. Right, they show. She shows up thinking it's just coffee, me and her, and then you guys show up with the equipment. That's what I meant by Chris Hansen.
Oh shit!
Not
We
the-
set everything on.
We have cameras pointed at her.
Yeah, not the pedophile part.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
clarification.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Yeah. Or the confrontation. That's what I was talking about. Oh my god.
Okay, I think we can close that question out.
I think that was sufficiently answered.
Did you find your question?
I couldn't find it. I don't know
Do
why.
you have a question you want to ask?
Well, I found one on here, so I was gonna say.
Damn.
Okay, what would you do if one of the boys brings his GF over to meet her, and no one is vibing with her?
Ooh, if you
Damn.
don't like your boy's new girl?
Yeah.
Show her the door.
No, I don't know.
No, I'm
like,
kidding.
I think it would have to depend on why we don't like her.
Let's discuss that. Okay. Okay, let's say you're not vibing because she's too shy.
Mhm.
Like, she's kind of closing herself off because, let's be real.
If it's because she's not like talkative, I would give her like more than one chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are girls like that who just don't open up as quick, and they seem pretty standoffish at first, but then they turn out to be really great.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely, give her maybe 2 or 3 times or chances of us meeting her, and then by like maybe the 4th time we've met her, we're all super comfortable and she's still like kind of standoffish.
Mm-hmm.
Probably for the sake of our boy, I'd try not to let it bother me. Like, what are you gonna do? Tell him, yo, your girl sucks because she's not talking to us.
Right, yeah, that's why, I mean, I really wouldn't care, it's like, it's, your boy's girl, it's just like, just be nice, be friends with her.
Definitely.
That's pretty much it,
Like, what are you gonna say? Like, yo, your girl's not talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
Because we also have, like, this thing where we hang out and we know it's, like, it's a boys' night, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know it's a boys' night, so we still have that time to still hang out with each other, and then we also have those times where we hang out and it's like, yo, let's invite everybody. Let's make it like a really big thing and let's all go out and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case where you are bringing your girl who we aren't really vibing with, that's your girl. Like, obviously go and entertain her, make sure that she feels comfortable. We have other people that we can talk to, you know what I mean? Like, we'll try to include her as much as possible, but at the end of the day, it's your boy's girl. Like, you can't really
say anything much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Makes sense.
To an extent, yeah.
But what if
I mean, I can say, like, I was gonna say, if she's like bad for him, that's like one thing. But it's like, oh, I don't vibe with her, so I gotta tell him this. It's like, like I don't care.
Yeah. If we're not vibing with her, I'm probably just gonna keep it to myself.
Yeah. But so let's bad vibes just means like you're just not getting along. We're gonna keep it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We just don't get along. So like. But okay, let's start the other part.
What if it's the opposite?
Yeah,
like she's very confrontational, right? Like everything we say, she opposes. Right?
So basically showing like slight toxic personality.
Is that toxic? Like, I just think that's someone who's like really outspoken.
You think
right?
so?
Yeah, like let's say like, she was here, right? And we're doing the podcast or whatever, and Pat, obviously Pat's joking around, right? Guys, we also have to put a disclaimer that we are not always like this. We do play characters, right?
This is for entertainment.
This is definitely for entertainment. We play these characters even when we're out, right? Like when we're like sitting, having beers and eating or something. Like these are not our true like views. Not always, at least. Sometimes, we say some things that are a little out of pocket just because it's funny. Alright? We just... We're not awful people.
We need, like, some legal representation to write the script.
No. Like, if you really think we're awful people, like, sure. Like, maybe we are, but we have friends who say otherwise, so we're cool with that. They know that we're not really like this. But anyway, like, Pat can say some things that are pretty out of pocket. Like, I'm going to show up to this girl who's pouring her heart out to me just for the bit.
No, it's just, you said it was coffee. I don't know what that means.
Okay. We'll revisit that.
Okay.
So uncheck that.
Yeah, no, okay. So like, let's say like
I'm gonna do it just for the podcast, though.
Alright, but like, let's say you say that, and then she comes at you and just like, you're such an awful person. Like, why would you ever subject her to that? Like, this is terrible. Like, what if she's something like that? She's uncomfortable.
I don't know. I mean,
wait, we're going back to the.
This is the question.
The girlfriend.
What if the girl was like that, like super confrontational?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Very
standoffish,
spoken-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Speaks their mind.
Yeah, someone who speaks. She speaks her mind. Does not care how it comes off. Like, I have to say what I'm thinking, and I think you're wrong. I have to tell you. What if she's like that?
I would just say that's an interesting opinion.
I want this conversation.
That's what I'm gonna say. What's that?
No, like, so she comes at you like, I can't believe you just said that. That's such an awful thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
What would your thoughts then be of her, and what would that lead to actions of you telling your buddy?
No, I wouldn't say anything to him. I mean, like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't know. As long as he's happy, like I don't know. I mean, like, I could care less if she's doing that to me. Like, but if she's doing that to him, it's like, all right, it's like,
okay.
all right, bro. Like,
That's a good
you
one.
might have to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always arguing with him.
Yeah.
But also, think about it this way: like, if she's comfortable doing it to you, like a stranger per se, right?
That's
Right.
true.
Well, what's that to say about her?
What she's doing to him.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely verbally.
in private.
Behind closed
Yeah, no
doors,
one's
like-
around.
Because like, think about it, like if you're this person that you're going out with is comfortable with you, which means she's way more likely to let it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Versus like you, like if you're a stranger.
What if she's like that, but like your buddy is just like an idiot? Like he needs to be spoken to like that.
Hey, listen, you do you at that point.
I mean, that's a whole nother problem, right? Like,
Like I think this girl's actually good for you.
Yeah.
You know, you can't help but like think that we're talking about Anthony because he's not here.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Anthony. We haven't met his girlfriend.
No,
That is
no.
true. Yeah. Wait, what's his girlfriend's name?
I'm not saying it.
I don't know.
We're not
I
saying
don't know
anything
either.
about it. No, we're not.
So.
We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. What would you do if your buddy's girl was?
Like I think like Pat pretty much spoke to it. It's like if it's just like, you know, if the person's shy, right? Then it's like, you know, get comfortable, because like I've been in that situation where like, you know, there's a whole group of people and I'm like the one person that's out, and like, you know, I'll keep to myself. I'll try and communicate, but like, you know, it's hard to, you know, butt in and be like, hi, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to like, you know, start a thing, especially when if you're not like that extroverted type. But if it was like the other way, it's like confrontational, like over there, I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely tell the person, like, yo, listen, this person's.
Yo, your girl sucks, bro.
No, like, you know.
What do you see in her?
No, like if you're like, okay, if you're like, if you have a point, like let's say if like there's something that like, you know, it's not like if there's something that like, you know, we obviously do wrong and she speaks out for it, that's a good thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's not afraid to speak her mind.
Yeah.
But then if it's like things like small things, that
Yeah,
she's
like
nitpicking,
things.
yeah, like then I'm like, come on, like, you know, you gotta understand, you gotta get the social vibe, but you know, it's
like
a joke.
You say a slur and she's, you know, on your ass.
Yeah, and it's like, you know,
like we're joking.
yeah, but like if you look at the future, like if this person was to keep going, like, you know, it would be causing a pretty big problem.
That's true. In the
Right.
long term, she.
Yeah.
So that's true. Like if your girl doesn't like your friend group, she's gonna
Don't hang
maybe
out with them.
try to influence your
Yeah,
buddy
yeah.
to stop hanging out with you because she doesn't like you. Damn.
Yeah.
So then, do you get involved to prevent that from happening, or are you just gonna let him?
Yeah, he's gotta grow up, man. Like, you know,
How to
grow set. Like, come on, like, hang
Yeah.
with your friends. Like,
Damn.
it's like,
I mean, but like, but think about it. Like, if you're really into this girl, right?
Mhm.
You will kind of like ignore all the red flags.
well, right,
Yes,
and
you ignore the red flag.
And you would just kind of be like, no, it's nothing. Or
right,
whatever.
which relates to the question I was looking for. It was something like that. It's like, do you say something if your boy's with a bad girl or something, or someone who's bad for him? Yeah, it was a question in there like that. Couldn't find it.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a pretty good segue.
I think that's the question.
Yeah,
that we're
that's
talking
yeah.
about,
kind of what we're
right?
getting into now.
Yeah.
That's why I picked the other one, because I thought it was kind of similar.
Ooh, are
Um,
you gonna tell your boy about their girl's red flags?
Yeah.
I think it depends on severity. Like, if it's something like I know, like, it would be terrible for you.
What are some common red flags? Just so that we can apply it to the situation.
What are some good red flags?
Screaming at your boy over a coffee date.
Wow, we can just test it together.
I feel like there's a lot to unpack.
No. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's like we were just saying, if she was like being like, you know, you can't hang out with them anymore, like, yeah, I'd be like, dude,
That's straight
I'd be like,
controlling.
yeah, I'd be like, dude, like,
past red flag.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be like, dude, I gotta,
Maroon flag.
right. It's like, you gotta grow up, man. Like, step up a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's so many questions that we can go from this. All right, so
Yeah.
all right, red flag. What's a big red flag for you?
big one for me is controlling. That's the big one that, like, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like every guy is like, at least people that I know, is like, if you're too controlling of me, then, like, you know, that's a big old red flag.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna say, like, oh, you can't hang out with this person, or you can't go out, or, like, you have to stay with me.
But, like, would you know that as an outsider? Because we're talking about, like, your boys.
Oh, you're talking about, like, oh,
yeah, like, you're talking about your boy's girl. So, like, you don't know if she's trying to be controlling over him until it's to the point of, yeah, my girl says I can't go.
At that point, it's just way too
but like,
fast.
But at that point, it's already too late.
But you're gonna get roasted, bro. Before you said that, I only have to. I mean, do my duty and tear you up. I hope you do the same to me if I ever
it's
said
my
that.
God-given duty.
Yeah, if I ever said I can't go as my girl said. So yeah, I mean, I hope you tear me up. Like,
yeah.
I think we do that to each other just because, like, if someone can't hang out, you're just like, come on, dude, like, stop being a pussy. Just come on out. No, all right. Red flag though for like a friend's girlfriend. I feel like it's hard.
Yeah.
Into zodiac and or crystal.
Oh my god! I just turned off the TV. That's me. I don't know what happened. I was thinking. It's okay. All right. If she's into zodiac
and or crystals.
Oh, bro.
Actually, I have a story
Dude.
for that.
No. Is that actually a red flag?
It
For me, it is.
Like, if the girl that you're talking to is into zodiac or crystals, like, that's a red flag for you, and you're just like, I don't want anything to do with this?
I will be like, this is a sign for craziness.
I feel like my eyes are open.
Wait, okay, I think it's to a point, though, right? If she's like, oh, what sign are you? It's like, oh, Taurus. Oh, cool, right? That's, I guess, whatever. Like, it's just like, you know, like, what sign are you, right? But if it's like, what sign, you're like, oh, you're that sign? Damn, I can't believe you're like this. That means, like, we're not compatible or like that.
Okay, but what about the opposite? What if she says, oh, I think we are compatible because you're that sign and
okay,
I'm
that also
this
is a red
sign?
flag. It's like,
That's a red flag to you? Because it should be, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the same, it's, what is it? It's the opposite side of the same coin or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh,
But, like, okay, think about it. Like, if she's just like, you know, just like, oh, yeah, like, what sign are you? I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Aquarius. It's like, oh, cool, I'm this, right? And just leaves it at that. Just for pure fun, right?
Yeah.
If she's doing it for fun, then yeah, I guess it's fun. But like,
my zodiac said to watch out for Pisces, so I'm mad at you today.
You know what? Oh shit, that's crazy. I didn't think about that.
Today's sign says that I can't hang out with you, so I can't hang out with you.
Are girls actually like that? I don't think zodiacs are like that though. Like I don't.
Some are, yeah.
I don't think some horoscopes will tell you to watch out for a certain sign.
Yeah, or in general who you're compatible with and things like that.
Have you seen Snapchat?
No.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
No, but like that's a one-time thing.
No, in Snapchat like it was during pandemic times. Mm-hmm. So I was like scrolling through it and I saw like this thing where it said like, oh, like if you go to the person's profile and you can see their zodiac, it'll tell you how compatible you are with them.
Like
which I have
as a friend or in a relationship.
No, both I think. As a friend, and
I think it's just a connection in general, right? Or I don't know.
I haven't seen it in like 2 years. So.
Yeah.
Bro, every ex that I've had has been into astrology.
Yeah.
And the girl that I'm talking to now is into astrology.
I think no, getting into astrology as like, oh, it's fun. I think that's okay. But the minute that she's like, oh, like takes it.
You start talking about like compatibility. All right, so. Yeah. This is what we went out to dinner and she asked me about like my zodiac sign. I was just like, I'm a Libra, and she goes, oh, that's probably why we vibe so well. So like I took that as like, oh, you know, we're cool. But now that you're talking about how it's the same side, or what is it? It's a different side of the same coin of her being able to also say, this is why you're a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, okay, I think
it's a little like eye-opening, and I'm a little scared now.
But I feel like no. I think it all depends on the severity of the person. It's like if the person says, yeah, it's jokingly, right? Like, oh, that's why we don't compatible. But like, it still remains friends, and like doesn't, you know, act upon the zodiac sign. Then I think that's fine. You know, it's something to talk about. It's something that's cool. Like, you know, to listen to.
I think we need to talk about this a little bit more because.
Yeah, I just talked to this girl, and there was like a Spotify podcast that like your daily sign reading thing, And I was like, just turn this crap off. Like,
she was listening to it in the car?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I don't want to listen to this right now. And it, like...
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
like, too much into it.
Yeah.
Like, going super into it and, like, trying to find out, like, I don't know, your life story or something.
Yeah. And I was driving. I was like, I don't want to listen to this. Like,
That's crazy.
like...
Just waiting for, like, your sign to come. I was like...
Yeah, well, that's what happened. Yeah, and then mine came on or whatever. And I was like, I didn't listen to it. I didn't care. I was watching the road.
Oh, it was like... She was going through every single...
No, it was hers and then mine, and I was just telling her to turn it off because I didn't want to listen to it. But...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you take it to, like, a next level, then I'm like, okay. That's a little...
they were like 15 minutes each. It was like a half hour of talking about
People
that.
make a living out of that.
Dude, I don't know. This is me wanting to, ignore the red flag. I'm trying to, like, justify it to myself. No, this girl's okay.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably other good qualities. I don't want to... I hate to...
It can't be like the only thing. It's just like, alright, that's it. You're into.
You're
right.
right.
So,
but
my
I'll
sign
consider
says
it right
right.
here. I'll keep it in, the back of my mind. Red flag. She's into astrology. She's asked me twice about it now, so I'm gonna keep in mind. Anyway, your red flag that you said was
astrology and/or crystals.
I think you said astrology.
No.
Did you say astrology? Oh, you said astrology.
Yeah.
What is your red flag about?
About
your
another
friend's
person.
girl.
I honestly don't know, man.
I know it's hard.
It's so hard to think about it.
I think it's hard because I don't think we have brought many girls to like the friend group.
No, not at all, really. Like,
so it's like
no.
And like the girls that were brought, we liked them at first, at least.
There has been times where it's like, I don't know about this one.
You gotta come up with that. I mean, just like I guess in movies or something. What?
Pat, what's your? I saw that face. What were
You have another one?
No,
another red flag?
No, I meant like who are you talking about? That's why. Don't say that. That's what I was thinking of. That's all.
I think a red flag for me for like in regards to like a friend's girlfriend would be like if she's very snobby, like kind of like I don't like I know I mentioned like know-it-all or not know-it-all like confrontational before, but like if she's the same way but in a matter of like this way, like always trying to like how do I explain it? I'm trying to find the I don't want to say help because that would be like a good thing. It's supposed to be a red flag, but like a girl who's always
contrarian.
You gotta define that word for me.
Like
I get that.
like always disagreeing with anything anyone says.
Kind of.
Like
she thinks like she knows best, or like like we're a certain way, but she just thinks it's below her.
Oh, okay, in that sense, okay. Like an ego.
Yeah, like she's got a little bit.
She's like has an opinion and has to say it.
Yeah.
Okay, like egotistical.
Because like we all have opinions, right? Yeah. We all have opinions, but we don't always have to speak it unless we're on the podcast.
Of course,
opinions are
yes, of course.
So I think all right. So what was the original question?
Red flags.
Red flags and.
But that was this question, but it was supposed to tie into the question before.
Oh,
what was your?
Well, the question I read was vibing with the girl, and then the other one was, do you tell your friend if you think the girl's bad?
Oh yeah. Do you say?
All right. Let's say I bring a girl to meet the guys, right? I'm just like, hey guys, this is whatever, and she goes, oh my god, nice to meet you all. What are your signs?
I'll be like, it's my sign to leave.
That's fucked up. That's messed up. Is that actually what you're gonna do?
No.
I bring a girl and you're just gonna leave.
No.
Damn.
Sorry. Listen. You presented the opportunity with sign. I was like, I gotta say, like we said, all opinions have to go on the podcast.
Okay, so
no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
So again, right? I bring a girl. Hey, this is her. And she asks, oh my god, how are you guys doing? Whatever. You're like, how are you? Or you introduce yourselves. And she asks, each and every one of you, what's your sign?
Okay, I mean, I'll say I'm an Aries. Right. Depends on what she does afterwards.
Okay, and let's say she goes, oh, okay. And then, like, she walks away and, like, I ask her to, get a drink or something or whatever. Are you then confronting me to be like, yo, your girl's got a red flag with the astrology.
What did it have? Like,
I know he's going to.
no, I probably wouldn't.
That's smart.
Especially not that same night, if anything. Like, oh my god.
Okay, so that's true. You probably won't say it the first night, but like then like another night, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're
Okay.
all hanging out and she's there and she goes, "Oh, you're such a Gemini, right? You're such an Aries. You're such an Aries." But like it's like maybe it's like not in the best way. Like let's say you're a klutz, right?
Mhm.
Let's say you spill your drink or something. She goes, "Oh, you're such an Aries."
How many times is she doing that?
I don't know. What's like a good amount and what's a bad amount? Like
This
what
is
is that
uncharted.
threshold?
This is uncharted territory. I need this to be done for me before I'm like, okay, round 3 is enough.
You think if she's mentioned your sign as the reason for something 3 times in a night,
Yeah.
you're like, yo, this girl's kind of crazy.
See, that's why my strategy would be like, I'm gonna let you guess what my sign is, because I should be showing the personality traits of that
But she
sign.
doesn't
Show,
know
don't
you
tell.
yet.
Yeah,
It's the first time
so
you
I'll
met,
let you
right?
get to know me, and then you can guess, and then watch her be wrong like 8 times in a row.
Isn't there only like 6?
There's 12, right?
Is there 12?
Is it?
Or there's more?
I thought there was
Look it up
6.
real quick.
I don't.
Because one sign can covers like 2 months.
No, they're offset. That's why I think they're.
Yeah, that's not, it's like 1.5 months or something like that.
Yeah.
How many? How do you say
The signs, astrological signs.
Astrological signs are there?
Wow, there it is.
Oh, there's
There's
12.
12.
Okay.
So there's one for every month?
Just about, but yeah, I think they're offset by like 20 days or 15 days or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, just look it up. Look up what the signs are.
You just put the date or something. I don't know.
Zodiac signs by month and date.
Ah, yeah, it's
Okay,
offset
yeah.
a little bit. Oh gosh.
Oh god, there's a huge picture between each one. Alright, Aries. Why does it start in March?
See, it's because it doesn't make sense.
That's me.
So, March 21st to April 19th is Aries.
I'm an independent and strong-willed. You are a force to be reckoned with. You love nothing more than exciting new goals to tackle. Wow, that's me. I'm just kidding.
And you do your best work when you're flying solo. Your passion and energy keep the rest of us on our toes.
Wow.
Is that you?
I really didn't think about this, but yeah, that's me.
That's
I'm
you?
just kidding.
Now tell me if this is also you. A Taurus. April 20th to May 20th. As a Taurus, you're a wonderful combination of laid back and hard working. You're honest and loyal, occasionally to a fault. Your determination and attention to detail will take you far in life.
Yeah, that's me too.
That's also you.
I feel like
Gemini.
Yeah, woo!
Alright. Your ability to get along with a wide variety of people makes you a bit of a social butterfly, but you'll take advantage of some alone time when it comes your way. Curious and deeply emotional, you love ritual and celebration. Why does that sound like Pat, though?
Yeah,
Whoa.
That sounds almost
Yeah.
exactly like Pat.
You know what it is though?
Whoa.
I feel like they leave it just vague enough.
It's vague enough
They-
that it's like it can be applicable
Exactly.
to anyone.
Like you could pick and choose. Like, oh, this thing goes together. It's like, okay, now you're Gemini.
Alright, a Cancer. Your intuition is downright and uncanny. You do your best socializing in small groups and prefer intimate relationships even if it means your social circle is on a smaller side. Your creative spirit will bring joy to all you meet.
So like, I could say, yeah, that's me too. Then it doesn't mean like I'm Cancer.
No, it's not.
Obviously not, bro.
I
You're such
yeah.
an Aries.
Yeah.
You're way Aries, bro.
Damn.
July 23rd to August 22nd. It's no wonder your symbol is a lion. Your personality and presence are impressive to all. This may intimidate some, but your inviting spirit will help you easily make friends. Your confidence will be an asset to you throughout your life. Why does Virgo not have a... Virgo doesn't have a picture.
They forgot.
Oh no, it's the
Alright.
one yeah.
No,
But,
That's not
wait,
Virgo.
wait! Look at that. That's the sign that's imprinted on the candle thingy.
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
but that's... I think this is Leo, because that's not Virgo.
I have no idea.
I know this is Libra. You are the picture of poise and elegance. You love to stay organized and have a strong focus on keeping things aesthetic. But you're not just beauty. You've got brains too. You'll continue seeking knowledge and intellectual growth as you age.
Interesting.
Oh wait, maybe it is the one before. Because here's Libra and this is the Libra symbol. This is me. You have a large social circle and your open-mindedness helps you get along with just about anyone. But don't get lost in the crowd. A focus on self-care and personal reflection will help you build your confidence over time. This is not true. I am very close-minded. I have no aspect of self-care whatsoever. Alright, Scorpio. As a Scorpio, you can have a sharp edge, but this isn't always a negative quality. It gives you an appreciation for authenticity and a strong sense of independence. However, you're not always as tough as you appear. Once you let people into your life, you're a bit of a softie.
Paper tiger, huh?
Is that the tiger? What?
No, I just said a paper tiger. You know, never mind. Continue.
A Sagittarius. The road less traveled is your favorite place to be. Your bravery is admirable and will make you a good fit for leadership roles. You also have a bit of an itch in your shoes and will always be ready to take on a new adventure.
Is that like literal? Like you
I
always
think
have
they
an
should
itch
just
in your
wash
shoes?
their feet, bro. Capricorn. Your perfectionism and high standards, though sometimes an obstacle, can be your superpowers. I'm just thinking, Pat goes and she gets it wrong like 8 times. 12 signs. I lost where I was. Though sometimes an obstacle can be one of your superpowers when handled wisely. You have a strong sense of self, which enables you to make meaningful connections and lead the way. Aquarius. You may fall on the introvert side of the spectrum, but that doesn't mean you don't know how to have fun. You have an enviable combination of intelligence and intuition, and you are able to identify positive opportunities even in dark times. And finally, Pisces. You wouldn't hurt a fly. Empathy is your superpower, and you are an asset to any team you join or cause you support. Your gentleness is a virtue. However, be careful to not let your feelings get hurt too easily, but be sure to spend time building your self-confidence.
Hey, you can get a Zodiac inspired gift if you click right there.
It's a candle. I wonder if they all smell the same. Because really it's just the design that makes it tailored to your
Should we have
sign.
some nickel for your thought?
You know what I
candles?
was actually thinking is like putting shelves up here and like keeping like mementos of like from like the podcast, but I don't think we do podcasts enough to have mementos.
What do you mean?
That's okay.
That's the amount of times that we do is not enough.
It's the 6th month of the year, 7th month of the year,
Oh, it is.
and this is our first episode.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, so all right, what were we talking about? Would you tell your girl, or would you tell your boy's girl about any red flags that you see?
It depends. Like I said, if it was one, like, whatever, but like if they start to rack up, you know, it's like, all right, you know.
Oh, here's one. What if she's annoying?
See, that's what I'm saying. All right, like
She's just straight up ratchet.
it's like, okay, like, yeah, annoying and ratchet. All right, maybe look past it. Annoying, ratchet, and Zodiac. Ugh. Sorry.
It all comes back to Zodiac.
I mean, 3 strikes are out. That's fine. Okay, but so are you telling your boy?
Like, so it needs to, you know, it can't just be one red flag, you know, because you know, everyone has their flaws, you know, so it can't be, oh, right. But yeah, I would if you know, there's a lot of red flags. You gotta, I don't
How
know.
are you gonna approach your friend?
I don't know. I'd probably
It's like sitting
Ask him
down
to the coffee
and-
shop.
yeah, say to the
Meet
coffee
me at
shop.
the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Now.
No, I would probably ask, you know what he thinks of her and where he sees it's
Do
going.
you really like her though? Do you see this going anywhere? I don't know why it's not. There it is. Is that so? You're if it's like enough red flags, you are gonna tell your boy.
Yeah.
But okay, like we're saying this, but would you do it in like if this
Like
was
yeah,
real
let's
life?
say it's in our like friend group right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
like let's say you meet one of the girls and you're just like I don't like her. Like she's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm okay. Like in the beginning, like I'm okay not liking someone, not vibing with someone. But if someone is bad for my friend, then I feel like I have an obligation and a duty to say something, and saying it in the right way.
Of course. Of course.
Not being like, oh, she sucks. Like that's terrible.
Dude, are you sure you're not just in a dry spell?
Right. Well, that's where it goes. Like where the setup is there, where it's like, what tell me what you think of her. What you're looking for. And he's like, I'm just kind of, if he's just like, I'm just having some fun. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's not even worth saying. But he's like, oh man, I'm about to put a ring on this.
Yeah. I was gonna say, put some stakes on it. Like, let's say, like.
Yeah. Then I would think about the correct way of saying it.
You need some time.
Yeah.
You need some time to think about.
I wouldn't do that off the fly. Like,
What if, like, you were about to have that conversation with your friend? Like, this is getting crazy. This is getting deep, right? Let's say you're about to have that conversation with your friend, right? And you're like, yo, we need to talk, right? We need to talk about your girl. And he shows up. He's like, yo, isn't she great? Like, I think I'm gonna propose to her. Like, before you can even say something, go.
Let me see the ring.
I would probably, say I have to be honest. I have some concerns and some things I would have to say.
Such a good friend. Such a good friend.
Yeah. And then just, lay out some things I saw and how he felt about them. And he's like, oh, I'm okay with that. Okay.
So don't take it further.
I totally get it. Like,
I mean, there's a role you have to play as your friend. If he's like, I don't care, or I kind of notice these things too, and I'm okay with it. Okay.
Interesting. So.
You gotta think, like, when your friend's in a relationship, it's very easy to be blind to certain things.
Of course.
So that's why I feel like you have a duty to just give your 2 cents, right?
But you'll back off, like, if he.
Oh,
if he
yeah,
says that,
yeah.
If he's aware of it.
Yeah, if he's aware of it, he's fine with it. You're just gonna drop it and back off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. He's like, I really like her. I was just gonna say, I'm happy for you.
Damn. No, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's start climbing up this rabbit hole that we fell into. So, what are the red flags? Was the last question. Are you gonna tell your girl or your boy about the red flags? And what was the first question you asked?
It was
if you're not vibing.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a different question.
Yeah.
If you're not vibing, because that could be so many different things. Like, everyone's different.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's like if you specifically aren't vibing with the person, it might be just
you
like,
kind of just have to swallow your.
You're just not you're not the person.
Yeah, like I have a friend who's been dating like a girl for years, who, I just only say hello to, and that's just it. And not a bad person, not someone I don't like. It is what it is. Like, yeah, and like I don't even feel the need to say anything.
I think it's fine. I mean,
yeah.
Why make the conversation? Why make the full effort if it's just going to be like a sinking hole?
Yeah.
Would it make a difference if you are living with this guy? Because we don't see each other often. We see each other maybe once, twice a month, right? So the chances of you interacting, dude, you gotta stop shaking your leg, bro. Like,
is it bad? I'm so sorry. We get into things that's like.
Yeah, what was I gonna say?
Sorry.
It's easy to ignore things when you don't interact with that situation too often. But like, if you're like, let's say, Pat and I were gonna move in together, right? Let's say you didn't like the girl that I was bringing over, right? I have a right to bring someone over just as much as you do. Yeah. But let's say you just really didn't like her.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't, like, really care. Like, if I didn't like her. She's making a mess now in the place. Like, okay, listen,
that's
like,
different. Yeah.
Your girl kind of blew up the bathroom. Like,
Oh my god.
I might get a little PO then. What's your take on that?
No, I definitely have a conversation because if it's about to impact my life on a daily,
like you don't like her, but
but okay. The thing is, like, I wouldn't tell him, be like, just stop dating her. Like, I just want you to know
I
like,
don't like her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she's
Yeah.
not interfering in my life, I really don't care
Yeah.
all that much, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But then I guess it's up to the person that is dating the person to see is it worth, not even losing a friend, but like whenever you hang out with the girl and the dude, or if you're
Yeah.
boy, he's gonna be kind of distant from, like not
I
from
think
you,
you'll
but
notice too.
yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah,
I think
exactly.
if I was in that situation, my roommate didn't like the person I was bringing over, and he's as soon as I bring her over, I'm like, hey, she's here. He just comes out, how you doing, and then walks back into his room when he's not usually in his room.
Yeah.
I think I would get the hint.
Well, yeah, but at
I'd
the
like to
same
think so.
time, it's like, if your roommate's bringing over a girl, it's like, they kind of probably want to be alone
That's
to be a little
true.
bit more,
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, like, you maybe sit down on the couch for a second and say what's up and how you doing, and then get out of there,
Right.
but then it's a whole nother, then becomes the third wheel thing, where it's like, this is weird,
Yeah, sure.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we beat this question up enough.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't get a chance to look at the questions. Did you find that question? That's the first question that you saw?
No, I did not.
Alright.
I mean, that's okay. Like,
I like this one. Rules of the talking stage.
Oof.
Alright.
alright, wait, what's the question?
Rules of the talking stage. Right. Let's say
Okay.
you just met a girl, right? You guys hit it off the first time. You're talking, you're texting, maybe you've hung out a couple times, but you're not in a relationship. You're not in that. You haven't had that what are we talk, right?
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? Like, let's say you met this girl while you were already talking to someone else. You want to see where it goes, but now you're dating two people or, 2 or 3 people. Like, what are the rules? Can you keep seeing all of them?
Up to you. How comfortable are you? Like, can you compartmentalize each person? Like, I think it's entirely up to the person. Like, are you looking for something? Are you trying to, settle down? Or are you just having fun and, keeping it casual?
Yeah, you try to get to know all of them, right?
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, that's way too much for me.
That's a lot.
It's way too much for me to keep track of, so.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a lot of personalities.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Damn. So when you start talking to someone, you're only talking to that one person?
I mean, it depends. Like,
you can't just say that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, if we've been out like a couple times, then yeah, just in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, let's say the situation is right. Like, you were talking to someone.
Mm-hmm.
You've hung out with that person. Person A. A certain number of times. Let's say 3 times, right? And then while you're talking to this person again, you haven't had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You meet someone else. Right? Let's say you're out. You meet someone else. You get their number. You start talking, and then you start hanging out with this person. And I don't know why I lost my train of thought. You're now talking to 2 people, right? Are you going to drop one of them and only focus on one person, or are you gonna continue seeing both of them until you decide? Can you keep seeing both of them?
Can you in the moral aspect, or can you physically?
Both, physically and morally.
Dude, my wallet space is pretty tight.
Your what?
My
His
wallet.
Oh yeah, no, can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So yeah, I mean, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's okay. I mean, you know, yeah, I don't really see this a problem. Just like talking.
Would you even open up that opportunity in the first place? Like, let's say you're already talking to someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, nothing has been established.
Yeah.
And then you meet someone else. Are you gonna even entertain that second person, even though you don't have something concrete with person A?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess why not? Like.
So you are open to the idea of dating multiple people at the same time?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't consider that dating though.
It's kind of going out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going out. You're going. I say if you're going out on dates, you're dating.
Oh,
right? You're not exclusive, right? You're not boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right.
But you're seeing. So you are okay with the idea of seeing multiple people at the same time?
I mean, yeah, early on, yeah, I guess.
Early on.
Yeah.
So there's a time frame on this.
Yeah, I guess.
What is that time frame?
I mean, it's not really more of a time frame. It's more of just like, I don't know, establishment. You know, like if you say you're going to be, you know, exclusive to one another, then
of course. Of course.
Right.
But when is the appropriate time to have that conversation? Are you initiating that conversation? And let's say it's equal on for both people, like feelings, whatever, you know, whatever attributes you consider when you're going to make someone your girlfriend. Let's say they're equal on all ends, right? The only difference is you met one before you met the other.
Right.
Oh.
So what will constitute that conversation?
Yeah, I don't know.
If she starts it.
That's a good way.
See who pays first.
Yeah. See who asks first.
An ultimate game of chicken.
We're kidding.
What do you think? Let's say you don't have a budget for going out. Infinite budget. Or let's say like they're very low maintenance girls. Like, you know, they just want like, oh, I just want you to come over and we can watch a movie at my place, like that kind of thing.
I feel like for that specifically, I per se like to spoil. I like to spoil my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So like,
but your girlfriend, see.
Exactly, that's the thing. Like whenever I date, right?
So when you meet someone,
I'm
you are
kind of
all
strict
about
on
that person.
Right. So yeah, it's like when you're getting to know someone, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting to know multiple people at the same time.
That's the
like,
thing.
You know,
you're
once
just
you,
getting to know them.
Right. Yeah, but like, you know, once you kind of know, you know, you reach the point where you know, when you know, it's like
when you know,
it's time to decide. You know?
Like I feel like you get the vibe like pretty early on, like.
Yeah.
You kind of know.
Yeah, you can't say you're trying to get to know someone for like 2 years. like, you know, like.
It's like, so what are we? I don't know. We've only been on 16 dates.
16 dates.
Yeah. It's not enough.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like at that point that'd be a red flag.
Okay, so, damn, 16 dates. No, hold on. 16 days. Okay, hold on.
I have to say.
Let's say like.
Right. Yeah. I don't.
Let's say.
But it was like.
In terms of months.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's say you've been seeing someone for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be too long of just getting to know someone?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it depends, right? Have you been seeing them every weekend or like every day?
Right,
or have you just seen them like once or twice a month?
Right, you've gone out like 12 weekends in a row.
Yeah, at that point it's like...
You know, someone else comes along and is like, oh, well, you know.
12?
Yeah, I guess I'm still getting to know her. That seems a little scummy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, yeah, like if you've been out like once or twice and you're like, oh, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, once or twice, I think that's like...
Yeah.
That's still like grounds where like, you don't even know the person. Like, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you still have your guards up, like when you're your first or second date. Like, your walls are high, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta always have your walls up. Always have your walls up.
Until that one person...
like second parts of this. Oh, okay. So that was the first part, you know, do you drop the roster? Assuming you had a roster. Well, no, I mean, that's the talking stage, right? Like you're just
Yeah.
talking to people.
Trying to get to
You're
know them.
you're trying to get to know them. But then like, when do you make it exclusive?
Mm.
Let's say, all right. So let's say, what's it called? There's no one else, right?
Mhm.
You're
Mhm.
only talking to this one girl. What is the appropriate amount of time to wait to make it official? Is that a thing? Like, do we still make it official? Or you just assume?
No.
So you decide the anniversary and all of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, the anniversary just happens when
when you become
ask.
official.
Yeah.
Official. Right?
I don't think it's like, oh, it's the 12th, not the 13th, or no, it's the 13th. Why it can't be on the 13th?
I don't want it to be. Well, then you would
Mhm.
change the date that you ask her to be. your
Yeah, I
girlfriend.
mean, yeah. If the person is on board, I feel like, okay, it's cliche. It's like, oh, whenever like you feel comfortable, like when you feel like, okay, I've been seeing this person for like, I could see her for quite some time.
But there's got to be a minimum amount of time for you to wait before you can. Decide,
Well, yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, maybe I should make it official.
I
There's
feel like
got to
there's,
be a minimum amount of
yeah.
time. You can't ask a girl to be your girlfriend after what, like
2 days.
2 weeks
No.
of seeing her.
That's yeah. No, I think it's I would say like a minimum of like 5 to 6 or so dates to really properly.
Oh, it's the number of dates. Okay.
I go off of dates because like okay, if you get
Mhm.
3
Yeah,
months, right?
sometimes
But
you're
like
busy, yeah.
you have like 1 meetup or 2 meetups or maybe like
Mhm.
Well, like you can be texting this person, especially
Yeah.
like in our generation. Everybody's constantly texting.
yeah. I feel like in my perspectives, I don't know. You guys might have different perspectives. But like texting, yeah, it's nice, but like it fills the space. But
Yeah,
like,
you're not getting.
you're not getting really to know the person.
Mhm, yeah.
Because like there's only so much you could talk about during text. Like there's more to there's more to a conversation. There's like you have your the person there. What do they like to do? You can't just be like, so what do you like to do on text? And like it doesn't have the same effect.
I've
feel like.
also found out that
Oh.
when you're talking to a girl, you're actually talking to an entire group chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, is nothing personal?
Nope.
So, I think that eliminates the whole texting altogether because
Yeah.
that might not even be her.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean I hate texting.
Mm-hmm.
I do too.
I feel like texting is just like it's so like unnatural. I feel like yeah, you're texting, but like all you're seeing is blue messages, whoop, whoop, going back and forth. If you have an Android, green, or whatever.
No, I
Right.
mean it's not even that. It's just
No, but like, I feel like in person it means way more than like texting or
I'm
like
an
Snapchatting.
awful texter. Awful.
Yeah, I hate it.
Meanwhile, we're all just like here texting. It's like,
Mhm.
so what you guys up to?
No, I mean like, go through our chat, right? Like, what
Mhm.
is our text messages? Podcast this week?
Can't.
Like, dinner on Friday?
Maybe.
Like that. That's literally that's our text. That's
Yeah.
our text.
Yeah.
But we're close as hell because when we're together, that's when we're
Yeah.
talking.
Right.
So
Yeah. That might also be a generational thing too. Like we
Mhm.
grew up pretty much without a phone until like I don't know high school or
Middle
something.
school, high
Mhm,
school,
yeah.
I got mine like junior year of high school, and that too was like a flip phone, and I lost 2 of them.
jeez.
Whoa.
There's a hole in my pocket. I don't know.
No
What
wonder your parents didn't get you a smartphone.
Yeah, I got it like I think senior year of high school. That's when I got my first smartphone. So, like it wasn't in our psyche to our way of communicating was through a phone
Mhm.
or through like in person. So,
No, I did AIM.
yeah, I didn't know
Remember
that.
that?
I didn't know that.
I did AIM. I did
Faxing,
MySpace.
MySpace.
voice over IP. Anybody?
Uvu.
Ooh, oh yeah.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah.
Chat roulette.
We should do an episode of us doing chat roulette.
No, I don't want to see naked men.
Oh, then we have to censor those out. God, you're right.
That's like more
Never
effort
mind.
for you.
Yeah.
buddy.
That's a lot of work for me. That's
Mhm.
fine.
In my
Anyway,
eyes.
so I think that's a good idea. Time it through the amount of dates you've had. So
Mhm.
how many dates is that?
I would say
How
like
many did
5
you
to
say?
6 or so
5 or
before you
6
can
dates
actually make
before
a
you can
pretty-
make that decision. Does it matter what you're doing on those dates?
That's entirely up to you.
No. Like
what do you mean?
Would there be like dates that you wouldn't really consider you two getting to know each other? Like, let's say you go to the movies, right? You're not really getting to know that person because you're not talking. You're sitting there watching a movie.
Yeah, that's why I don't like movie dates.
So it's the worst date possibly.
So like, if that's the case, then like, would you count that as one of the dates that you would? I mean, I guess
feel
you wouldn't just do a movie. You'd go to dinner after or something.
Yeah, like that's very a middle school thing. It's like, hey, you want to meet up at the movies? Sweet. Okay, let's go to the movies.
And then
all right, my parents are here. Okay, guys.
I have to be home by 11. No, that's true. Okay. So the amount of dates, you're saying 5 or 6?
I would say
five or
like
6
5 or
dates.
6 dates.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, once you kind of say like I want this person to be my girlfriend and be exclusive to, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, how long does it take to get to know somebody, or say like I want to be romantic and explore this? I mean, you usually know pretty early on.
You do, but like
Well, like you don't know the person.
Well, right, yeah, but isn't that like the whole point of dating? Is it...
No, yeah, but so how many of those dates, or how long are you waiting since the moment you meet her to the time you make her your girlfriend? How long is there a minimum amount of time that you would consider before you get to that point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd probably say like 3.
3 days.
Dates.
3 dates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's soon for me.
I mean, no.
If that's how long it takes for you to get to know someone.
Make your analysis. I don't know. Be like, you
write it down.
Do you want to be with this person? Just hook up with this person, or not be? Talk to him at all. Like, you could. Yeah, I don't know.
You can. Yeah.
I get it.
You're asking the right questions, right?
Hmm?
So if you're asking them the right questions.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Right.
So you've been on BuzzFeed.
That's a good one. Maybe I just have commitment issues, but that's not a problem. I think we can do another round of questions.
Ooh, I actually have a question for you.
Ooh.
All right, so you know how we talked about zodiac astrology signs, right? All right, what about Harry Potter or houses?
Dude, that's even worse.
Like if someone does the same exact thing, but it's like, oh, you're a Ravenclaw, or oh, you're a Gryffindor, or you're like a Slytherin.
Is it specific to like Harry Potter nerds, like, or like?
No,
if you were asked like a different BuzzFeed question, like, what Twilight character are you? Like,
no. I'm saying specific to because I feel like nobody really does like Twilight or like what Shrek character are you? That's more just like for fun. But like people are like, oh, I'm a Ravenclaw, or like, oh, I'm a Gryffindor. You guys never had that before?
I mean, I know they exist. And
yeah,
kind of similar,
I've just never been asked that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or if someone had like stated, "Oh, that's such like a Hufflepuff thing to do," I'd be like,
I've never seen that.
I gotta go. Like,
I don't.
That's crazy.
Are you not into Harry Potter?
No, I think they're good children's books.
In the movies.
Yeah, they're good movies. Yeah.
Well, you never like. Yeah, I mean, like,
but for me to say and say, "Oh, that's a very Hufflepuff thing to do," is
that's kind
insane.
Maybe it's just me.
But just ask like, "Oh, have you ever done the BuzzFeed thing? What house are you?" Yeah, that's okay. It's two completely different things.
Okay, so like, let's go back to like that's okay, right? But like, so someone asks you like, "Oh, like, do you know what sign you are?" and like. Discussing that one.
But that's what I'm saying. But based on my birth, I'm automatically assigned a sign. But with the Harry Potter thing, it's like I've never done it. I don't know what I am.
Oh, fair enough. It's like,
so I'd be like, I kind of,
Should we do that?
No, I don't know. I mean, we can another episode.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think it's that big of a problem, right? I do have a thing about people who are obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Like obsessive. Like I have an obsessive personality, but in a way that like if I'm into something, like I will spend a lot of money to invest in it. Right? Like I was into fish tanks. I was into video games. I was into like what else? Like I don't know, snowboarding. Or I'm still into
that's true, yeah.
Right?
You just
so like I'm obsessive in that sense that I will spend a lot of money and do those things, but I think it's weird when people make their entire personality about one thing just because they like it. So like,
I think that's like the overarching thing, man.
Right. But I don't know, if I was on like a first date and someone said, do you like the Harry Potter movies? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, do you know what house you are? I don't think that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
To the same extent, we're like, oh, do you know what, like, I'm just purely like exploring. It's not like,
like
just talking from experience.
Yeah, you guys aren't here, you know, like, no, like if someone asks like, oh, what sign are you? Would that just be like automatic, like, okay,
no, like I said,
right.
The girl I'm talking to, she asked me, and I answered, and I didn't think anything of it. But if she starts, telling me the reason why I suck is because I'm a Libra,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm probably that's a turn off.
Red flag.
Like
just
the reason why,
yes,
like I suck for so many other reasons, not because I was born in this day. So I don't know, but again, the obsessive, someone being obsessed about like one or two specific things and like, they make it their entire personality. That's to me that's too much. So.
Because it becomes your personality.
Yeah. I got right there.
Oh, that you saw that?
Yeah, right.
The lights flicker.
Oh, okay.
Because one of the panels on the side of my roof is open. I need to close it off, and like birds and like squirrels get in. They mess with the electricity or the wiring. So I know, but it's like we're on like the second floor, and I have to get a ladder up there. So, what was your question? Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, Harry Potter thing.
Harry Potter.
House
question. Because I'm gonna put it in the description.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I saw one on here that I wanted to ask.
Oh, what do you guys think about Threads? Yeah, you guys heard about the new Threads thing from Instagram?
Oh, the Instagram Twitter?
Yeah.
I opened it. I have one. I don't use it.
You guys think it's going to gain traction? I don't think so.
He doesn't have Instagram. Oh, you have Instagram. You just don't go on it.
Yeah, I have Instagram, but I don't have Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat.
Well, if you have an Instagram, you basically have a Facebook. Because they're both.
Yeah, they're all meta. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about it.
Because it was a huge hype thing. Like, oh, Threads is going to take over Twitter.
Yeah. Are you cool with your girl having a guy best friend?
Nope.
Damn, that was quick. No, not really. But
you're not cool with it?
I don't know. What would you say?
It's hard because like we have the girls that we're really close with.
Yeah.
And I would hate for whoever I'm dating to tell me I can't hang out with them anymore just because they think there's more to it than we're just friends. I am a very strong believer of guys and girls can be platonic.
Platonic best friends, yeah. I would agree with you. Yeah.
But I think it depends. Right? Like
on
we
the
barely
person.
see them, right? When was the last time we saw the girls, right? I think
all of us together was
graduation.
No, we went at least the
graduation.
Oh, Ridley's graduation.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's
Ridley's
right.
graduation. Yeah.
May. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
true.
but we went to Six Flags.
Yeah. So there was Six Flags, but then there was
a few weeks ago, like about a month ago. But again, we see them. We see the girls what?
Every so often.
Once every other month.
Yeah.
But if the girl is constantly with the dude like every day, right, every other day, I think that would be a problem.
Yeah, that's weird. That's not okay.
That would. I think okay. Yeah. That's,
I mean, group setting's different, but like one-on-one, no, that doesn't fly.
Yeah. Yeah. One-on-one, that's where
you're not okay with your girl going out with a guy one-on-one as friends.
Okay, listen. It depends on like how often does it happen. Does it happen? This is like
okay.
Like if it was like
every day,
and I'm like,
what's your threshold?
I don't know.
Every week?
I have no idea. When I cross that line, every month. I don't know. Because everybody that I've dated, and if they had a guy best friend, they'd always hang out in a group. Like it's a group of friends. Like you can't just be like that person. Can't do that. Because then I turn into the controlling, obsessive, boyfriend.
I don't think it's controlling or obsessive if it's a boundary.
That's very good. Well, yeah, no. I'm saying like if it's a one-on-one and it happens like every other week, okay, that's kind of suspicious.
Yeah, that
Like-
would make anyone uncomfortable.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'm saying like if they hang out like a group setting, like everybody's, you know.
All right, but what if they have like, let's say weekly, right? So it's not too crazy. Like obviously daily is a problem, right? But weekly is in that like gray area, right?
Mhm.
Let's say they always done, you know, oh, every Tuesday night we go and get ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
right? Every Tuesday night, even before you guys met. Now that you guys started dating, is that gonna bother you? That they go out for ice cream every Tuesday night?
Probably.
That would bother
It
you.
would definitely bother me. Yeah.
How would you approach it?
No.
No, you're on the spot. You gotta.
Ah, man, I don't know. Like, okay, I feel like, okay, here's the thing. Has my girlfriend introduced me to this other person? And have I met
Yes.
the person?
Yes.
Have we hung out before?
Yeah, the three of you. That's how she introduced you.
Okay. I mean, no, I still be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like when you make, like, when you're in a relationship, like, I stop hanging out with, just, I mean, I have girl best friends too, but, like,
Mhm.
I don't hang out with them one-on-one. Like, every other week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'll hang out.
Consistently, yeah.
Yeah, consistently, no, I don't do that. Like, if it's, like, you know, like, yeah, I'll visit somebody that's, like, girl best friend that I have, like, every month or so or something. I think that's completely fine. Like, you know, you don't want to get rid of all your friends just
Yeah,
because you're in a relationship.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Which then you become slightly toxic.
So you think it's friend dynamics do have to change a little bit when you get into
I think a little
relationship?
bit, yeah. I mean, if you had, like, if I had a girl best friend and I get into a relationship, I would hope that the girl best friend would understand why I'm like, okay, we kind of have to not hang out almost every other week or every week. And if it was really my girl best friend and there's nothing going on, I feel like that person would understand.
I'd be hurt.
You're a dude.
No. I'd be hurt. Like if you told me like, oh, we can't hang out as much anymore because I have a girlfriend. You know.
Well,
like,
okay.
I'd be hurt.
Yeah, I think it depends though. Like,
I'd be hurt. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but
Yeah.
like I'd be hurt.
But you're both dudes.
No, okay. Let's say I wasn't a dude. Like,
Oh.
let's say I was a chick, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say I was a girl, right? We're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Uh-huh. But you're a dude.
No, I'm not a dude in this situation.
I can't get it out. You're
No,
a dude.
no, okay. I'm not
No,
a dude
yeah,
in
it's
this
such a hard
situation,
thing
right?
Alright.
And you tell me, oh, you know, dude, or girl,
See?
girl. My girl doesn't want us hanging out, you know.
So that's the thing. If the girl's like, I don't want you hanging out with this person, right?
Oh,
Then I
see.
think it's like a, you know.
Okay, it makes my girl uncomfortable that we're hanging out. Too
I would be on the
often.
thing, but like, hey, like, I think it's better. Like, I think it's good.
Oh, you're not
If-
gonna throw your girl under
No.
the bus?
No, I wouldn't do that. Because, like, you know, everyone that I have been in a relationship, right? They've been cool with me having girl best friends. Again, this was coming from my experiences.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, they've been cool with having, and I think that's important for a relationship to have an open conversation with them. Hey, listen, like, I have this friend, right? And we're so close since, like, you know, and if my girlfriend was okay with it, then, like, yeah, that is a green flag. Like, that you trust the person. And I think there's a level of trust that you should have with the person.
True.
And if you don't have the trust, then what are you doing with the person? Like, you should be able to trust. Like, I trust my girl 100%. Like, if she's like, yeah, I'm going to say, I'm like, cool, nice, send me pictures, right? And if I'm with you guys, or like if I'm with like the girls or whatever, then she's like, oh, cool, send me pictures too. And I think that is like the level of, like, and trust, it takes some time to develop, but like, you know, once you have that, then like you're.
But that time, there's like that delicate, you know, stretch of time where you have to build that up, right? But like I said, you already have a routine,
Mm-hmm.
right? Tuesdays, you guys. How do I say it?
Like, you have something that like
yeah,
you've
you
done for,
reserve
like,
it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
reserve Tuesdays to get ice cream, right?
Yeah, I'd probably just tell my girlfriend. Yeah, okay. I would be upfront about it. Like, yeah, there's nothing. If I have nothing to hide, why do I hide it? I'll be like, yeah, you know, like, we go out for.
So you
ice
wouldn't
cream.
stop
Ooh, that's a good
hanging
question.
out with the best friend?
I would probably lower the amount of times, or
It wouldn't be every week. It would be every other
it would
week.
probably be other week, or like I'd bring my girlfriend too. You know, like make it a hey, you want to go out with us? You know, let's go out. Show a sign of like trust, like hey, listen, you can trust me with this person. So
Okay.
I don't know. That's my opinion on it.
Well, I made it about you, but like,
Yeah.
what if it was the other way around? It was your girl that had
No
you know,
comments.
that situation.
I'd probably it would definitely make me uncomfortable for the first sometime until I see the person and see
Until
the
you meet
dynamic. Yeah, but until I see the dynamic, well, then I think like there should be a level of caution until you are able to decide for yourself. Is there a bug?
Probably.
I thought there was going by.
Okay. That.
Oh, I said no.
He still stands by it. Straight no.
Okay.
Mike?
I respect it. No, I think I have to meet the friend, right? Because guys are different than like.
Horny.
I feel like. No, I would actually argue the. Actually, no, you're right.
I was gonna say.
I feel like.
Dude, you come on. There's a lot of guys that are friends with girls stuck in the friend zone, and that's a hard thing to vet out.
You think? You think if you meet someone, you'll know if this guy was friend zoned and is only friends with your girl because, in hopes that one day she'll sleep with him?
Yes.
You think you can vet that?
No, they said you can't.
You said you can't vet
That's why I
that.
said you can't.
Oh, interesting.
Really? I feel like it would be a little obvious, like if they're like super touchy or like if they're.
Well,
Hanging
I
out
see.
every Tuesday.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've never.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hanging out every Tuesday for a guy to make that a commitment, to know. Again, I think this is being kind of sexist too, but like, there's a small thing of truth to that. Like, if you're making the commitment to go see this girl, that might be your best friend every Tuesday. Then, like, you know.
That's true.
Like, no, I think it might be the other way around too. Like, if two people are making the commitment to go every week or something, there's got to be something in between that.
Yeah, someone's in love with someone.
Someone, yeah. Someone
Thank you,
said,
yes, yeah.
Okay, so I mean that's a very specific situation.
yeah.
But best friend, guy best friend in general. I was just trying to make it hard on you.
No, I know.
But like,
That's okay. I'm
probably
trying to.
never, ever a situation, or maybe like someone is going through that right now. But anyway, but like just guy friends in general, you're not okay with it. Like if she goes, oh, like this is my best friend. Like I tell him everything. He's this, he's that. We've known each other since we were like children.
No.
Damn.
How would you even like?
Well,
What would you say? Like you can't just tell your girlfriend no.
I mean,
You did.
look, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be with a person in the first place because it's a requirement.
It's a requirement for her best friend to be female. Or
Yeah.
not male.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Or in general, yeah.
Alright,
or
let's
just
just,
hanging out with men alone, yeah.
Okay. It's a boundary.
Yeah.
It's a boundary, I guess.
Each person has their own boundary.
Yeah.
Just goes
You
from-
know, in a
Absolutely.
group setting, okay. But alone, no. Unless it's
Yeah.
like a cousin or something. I mean, that's but I mean,
even then.
Damn.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you'll never know.
yeah. No, I'm not playing.
Oh, this derailed real quick.
I mean, you said you sounded like you were gonna add something to that.
No, I was. I don't know if it's like if I can say it.
Oh well. Yeah.
I think.
I mean, yeah, that's a part of it. I mean, because, but then I feel like there's people out there lying, man. No,
Alright, so here's the thing, right?
That's why I didn't really say it.
Here's the thing, right? Let's say if someone is that down bad that they're willing to pretend to be a different sexual orientation just to hang out with someone, bro, you deserve her. Honestly, you deserve her. Like, you win that one.
Right.
But on a more serious, normal situation, I think I would be okay with. again, I have my best friend all throughout high school was a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Marissa, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still hit her up every now and then. I mean, she
Mm-hmm.
has a kid now. You know, I think she's engaged.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Ooh. I
right?
have a follow up to that actually.
We don't hang out. I'm not saying like, you know, we don't hang out as often anymore. Maybe like once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that a guy and a girl can be platonic.
Mm-hmm.
She's had boyfriends. I've had girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
She's met them. I've met her boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
We've both gone through breakups. We were there for each other. Like, that's just how it is. Like,
Right.
That's how we became so close.
Mm-hmm.
But never was there like how do I say it? Never was there like
Feelings.
feelings of like, is this something more? And I'd like to be delusional enough to believe and, you know, naive enough to believe that that can apply to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Actually, Pat. Now, your opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it stemming from personal experience, or is it just like out of
No.
principle? Like,
Yeah, it's a
something that you
principle.
think?
Yeah, no personal experience.
interesting. Because I like if this is something coming from your personal experience, then
Mm-hmm.
I would totally understand it. Like,
But no, you don't. Yeah.
I think it's the firmness that, or like the boundary. Like, it's such a hard boundary for you that is making it. Like, what is the reason for it?
You know, I'm a guy. I know how men are. And it's just.
That's enough.
Yeah. I just don't think it's a good idea to be putting yourself in bad situations.
all right,
You
let
know?
me give you another one. What if the guy best friend has a girlfriend,
Ooh, that's a good one.
or like a significant other,
Mm-hmm.
fiance or whatever?
No.
Still
in
no.
general, no.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah, in general. Yeah, generally speaking, no.
So like, so you can only be friends with okay, how about just being friends with a dude?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
like I said, like in a group setting, yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
but we're
okay.
talking best. When girls
Be-
say
yeah,
guy
yeah,
best
yeah,
friend.
that's true.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is my guy best friend. This is my guy best friend. You know, like
I feel like
he's
no.
like a brother to me.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure she could say that, but like I said,
Someone's getting hurt.
yeah. I mean, I know in
Always.
general, you know, this is a generality, general question. You know, I know how men are, and chances are, given the opportunity, he would try to sleep with her.
Interesting.
You know,
I get that.
and obviously, you know, when things get more specific and more specific situation, you can handle it differently. But in the general sense, no.
You know what you have to watch out for, right? If that were the case, and you and your girl get into a fight,
Oh.
you have public enemy number one.
Absolutely.
That is gonna be trying to get into her head
Mm-hmm.
to get her to break it off with you.
Mm.
So
Right.
your chances of like getting through fights just like dramatically decrease.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
No.
that I would consider that. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I've never had a situation where like a guy best friend where like the girl colludes to the guy like, oh, he did this or whatever, right? It's always been the girl colludes to another girl, like not colludes but like tells like all their
Yeah,
the
no,
things.
misery loves company. I get
Yeah.
that.
And I can see them going to men for that. I mean, guy best friends for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
No, I had an ex who had a guy best friend, but that was fishy from the start.
Mm.
You know,
Mhm.
she refused to let me meet him.
Oh, that's
They
right.
were
Yeah, that's tough.
hanging out all the time. They had each other's locations.
Yeah, then that's okay. Yeah, at
Like-
that point, yeah.
Yeah, like
Right.
I was telling her, I'm like, I mean, if you want me to be comfortable with you going out with this guy, like, let me at least meet him. She's like, no, I don't know. It's, I like my life a little private,
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So it's like at that
this
point,
is a
like,
problem,
yeah,
and that
peace.
was a really big, spark to the breakup.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If she's being secretive with the group,
Yeah.
Rough.
Mm-hmm.
but if she's open with it and like,
Oh yeah. So, I mean, even then, like you said, coming from personal experience, that was my personal experience, and I still think that if you're open enough about it, I think it should be fine. maybe again that's just me being naive.
Mm-hmm.
Probably until it happens.
Until it happens.
Yeah.
You get that text. I made a mistake.
Oh. They were like, Pat.
Okay.
We need a podcast right now.
We need a podcast. Did I check that off?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pat, you have one more question?
Oh,
before we
sorry.
wrap
It
it
was.
up? No, it's all good. We're still talking. Damn. So, I can't remember. Are you yes or no?
Yes, circumstantially.
I'm yes, circumstantially. Pat's a hard no.
Pat's like a
and I respect
friggin'
that.
no,
I
yeah.
totally respect that.
It's good that, like, you know
100%.
exactly
As
what-
long as you're, upfront about it, and
Yeah.
when you first meet each other, and you're
Mhm.
just like, hey,
Every guy
I'm not
reference.
comfortable with this.
Yeah.
I don't think this should be a thing, and you put it on her. You put the ball in her court.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Would you consider it friend zone if it's mutual?
Ooh.
Oh, where's that?
How do you friend zone? It's
Where
near the
is that?
bottom.
You're like a brother to me.
You can just check it off. When you're
Okay.
ready.
Yeah.
All right. You want to start off, Sarav, or?
No, I think. Wait, what was the question again?
Would you consider it friend zoned if it's mutual?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I have girl, not girl best friend. Well, yes, girl best friends, but not like. Oh God, everything ties together. Like,
But
girl-
you said. Clip
like,
it.
Chat, flip it right now. No, like girl best friends. Like girl best friends that I'm like really close with, but like we have made it known that it's like not even made it known but we are mutually we know that's we're
I mean,
friends.
I would never
Yeah.
put a label on it with the person that
Yeah.
that is in question, but like
Mm-hmm.
if someone else were to see your situation, would they consider you to be friend zone? And then, or would they consider your friend to be friend zone, or whatever? I guess it's what's being asked is what's the definition of friend zone?
I think friend zone is like one person has the intent,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
the other person
it's-
does not have the intent.
So it has to be a one-sided.
I think a friend zoning is like a one-sided thing because friend zoning means
Mm-hmm.
like you're being put into the zone of being a friend,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be in there.
Okay, so it has
Yeah.
to be.
I feel like
it has to be one-sided, and the other person doesn't want to be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Pat?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's usually one person. It's usually not both people.
Yeah.
Consider each other a friend.
So if that's the case, the second part of the question was how
do you define
how
it?
do you
Is that what it is?
how do you friend zone someone?
How do you friend zone?
Yeah, like let's say
Okay.
someone is you meet someone and
Oh, I see.
they find you attractive or whatever, and then but you're not feeling it.
Ghosting. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider friend zoning is when. What is it, or how do you do it? Is it sorry? Those are two different things.
Well, we already defined what it is,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now how do you do it?
I mean, I guess from a girl's perspective, you would try to get this guy to do all the boyfriend roles, but not get any of the benefits.
Oh my god.
Either by asking for things or in general. Yeah, just through conversation requests. Yeah. Is that what? Is that?
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying.
Is that what?
I'm
Is that
trying
like
to
over the
process
line?
it. No.
I'm
I'm
just
trying to
thinking about,
process
like,
it, like
Yeah.
because. So if they're.
That's actually good.
Right.
Yeah,
You had the perspective. You said, "I know this guy wants me, right?
So are you?
And I
alright,
know he's willing to do things that for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to take advantage of that and not
Right.
give him anything that he wants."
Now, are you trying to take advantage of the person? Like, does friend zoning mean, like, taking advantage of the person because they're in the friend zone? Or is it a way of just saying, like, hey, it's not gonna work?
Yeah, like, does the other person have to let you know that they like you and then you say, I think we're better off as friends.
Yeah. No, I don't think that necessarily has to happen.
Yeah, honestly, if I were to tell a girl that I liked her, or, you know, I had feelings for her, and she told me, oh, you know, I think we're just better off as friends, I would probably just drop her.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Because I had intent of...
Yeah, like, I don't need any more friends. I, you know,
plenty.
pursued this in hopes of something more, and if you're not going to provide that for me, this relationship is doing me no good.
Which is, I think it's completely fine, you know?
So if that's the case, how do you get friend zoned?
Well, you fall into it.
I feel like
you consider being friends, and they say, "Oh, well,
how
about
you
we go out to
agree.
eat?
You agree.
How
to
you know?
it.
Can you give me a ride somewhere? You know."
God damn.
But I feel like that, like, if you do that, you're scum. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, but you know what? There's some people out there who I guess know they're doing it, and some people who don't even realize what they're doing is messed up.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
intent,
so
intent
that second
matter,
part,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You don't know you're doing it.
Yeah, I said he's my friend, and friends do things for each other. You know.
But then, like,
you could
a friend
easily
will,
hear
no, but a friend will give something back in return. No, I'm not saying like sexual favors.
No.
Like for your example, like, oh, I need a ride to this place. Like, you know, I'm really strapped.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
As a friend, you would then, let me pay for your tolls, or let me pay for the gas,
right.
or, you know, let me take you out to lunch or dinner or whatever. Right? Would that still be friend zoning someone if you're? I think the person who's friend zoned is just delusional at that point.
Yeah, I mean
that's the other.
Well, actually,
fault, right?
does the other person ask it in return, like, hey, you know, strapped for cash? You think you can lend me like $20 or something?
No, but
right. Well, it goes back to it being mutual. Like, can you mutually be in the friend zone? No, that's what it goes back to my point of it being one-sided, where it's you know. Like I said, you're doing a lot of boyfriend role things
without the benefits of
yes. That's what I consider to be the friend zone versus just being friends with a girl.
Interesting.
You said the
doing boyfriend things without the benefits of a boyfriend thing.
Yeah, you get all the negative sides, but none of the positive sides. In a sense.
Oh my God, do all the negative.
Yeah, I don't know.
I agree though. Like, I could see it.
I think that's what separates friend zone from being friends.
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Pat has a point. Like, what is the purpose of what is the meaning of friend zone, right? Like, one person is not up for it. The other person wants to do it, but like is being blocked from doing it.
Yeah, and you're continuing some type of relationship
that says that you're in a friend zone.
Yeah.
Like.
So you have to be doing relationship things to be in the friend zone.
Well, I meant, like, by the negative sides, I meant, like, you know, not romantic things, more just, like...
friendly things?
Yeah, friendly or favors, yeah. You know, paying for food, giving rides, sometimes attention.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So I can't remember if we answered this. To get into the friend zone or to fall into the friend zone, does it have to be spoken that you have intent?
Yeah.
Or expectations?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it doesn't really have to be as flat out, like, verbally. I mean, you know, I think a lot of communication's done with body language as well. I mean, you can tell when someone's interested in you. You know, they don't have to really say, like, oh, you know,
I'm interested in you.
Right. Yeah. That's
no, because, like, is the friend zone intentional from the person doing the friend zone?
Could be. I think it definitely could be.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, I would consider it intentional, but I think some people are naive to what they're actually doing sometimes.
Yeah. That's true.
Because a lot of people claim that.
Well, yeah, that's where you get the nefarious part of it.
Right.
Like,
well, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's always claimed that
I thought he was a friend.
yeah, like this is how I treat all my friends. I don't
yeah.
know that he's trying to get with me or whatever.
Because I have a friend that's in the same specific situation.
Mhm.
He doesn't realize that like he's in the friend zone.
Yes.
Right? Like he's taking this person out for lunch, dinner,
Mm-hmm.
talking to this person left and right. However, like she's not really responsive to that.
Mm-hmm.
And in my eyes, I think it's nefarious. Like she's taking advantage of him.
Oh no.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you're in the blind, like, if you're so much into this person, you're blind to it, like all the things.
Right. That's why you need your boys
Yeah,
to be honest,
pull you out.
Yes.
confrontational,
All right.
and also why I do not let my girl hang out with men alone.
That's what we call a wrap up.
That's perfect, actually. Great wrap up. Good stuff, man.
I think that's a good place to
I
end it,
think so.
actually.
Yeah, that's a solid place to. Wow, that couldn't have been perfect. More perfect than that. Wow.
Yeah. All right. So that was a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Between the three of us.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, listen, 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months of not
We're the-
producing anything is a very
Here's
long
your.
episode. Yeah.
Next one's gonna be in 6 months.
I don't know. I say this after every episode for the past year, which is really like 2 or 3 episodes. But we are, again, going to try to produce more episodes. We want to do more episodes. We talk about it. It's just, again, our schedules. If you're not already following our Instagram, please follow our Instagram. We will try to post... We're going to post something from this episode to let our followers know, because I think Instagram lets you know when a profile has been inactive, when they post for like the first time in a long time, it lets everyone know. So we're definitely going to post from this episode. So follow our Instagram. We also post pictures of things that we're up to that we've been doing, or we will start doing that again. But yeah, we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace. Bye, Anthony. We'll miss you. We missed you today.